Valentine's Day sales are taking off right now, like this sweatshirt here, which has been purchased 35 times just in the last 24 hours. And I expect that only to climb as we get closer to Valentine's Day. I can see that this sweatshirt has the highly coveted bestseller badge, and let's check out the reviews. When I click sort by most recent, I can see that there are a number of very recent reviews. Now, here's something interesting though. If you look at the dates from all of these reviews, we've got December 12th, 21st, 30th, 31st, but then I go to page 1 and I can see that the most recent 4 reviews were all in the last 24 hours. Notice that very recent trend. When I analyze this listing using Everbee, I can see that the estimated monthly revenue is $1,800, which tells me that there's been a very recent spike in sales. These sales should come as no surprise now that the holidays are over and Valentine's Day is the next big shopping occasion. According to this article from the National Retail Federation, in 2024, just Americans were projected to spend $25.8 billion on Valentine's Day spending, and approximately $3 billion of that was projected to be spent on clothing for Valentine's Day. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through a full tutorial on how to create a Valentine's Day sweatshirt with sleeve prints for your business so you can capitalize on this lucrative shopping occasion. If you're new to my channel, what's up? My name's Adrian. I post videos on how to build profitable businesses with Shopify and print on demand. I'd love to have you as part of our community here on YouTube, so make sure that you subscribe if you find this video helpful. Let's get into it. The first thing that we're gonna do is hop into Printify, and we're gonna go ahead and select a Gildan 18,000 sweatshirt. This is the single best-selling sweatshirt in Printify, and it's used by many print-on-demand sellers. I'm gonna go ahead and select the fulfillment option. I like to choose manual, and I'm gonna go with Swift Pod. The reason I'm starting here is because I wanna show you the print area size dimensions for the front side that we're gonna use to create our design. If you look at the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see that the print area size is 4200 by 4800 pixels. Knowing that, let's hop into Canva and we'll create a design with those same dimensions. All right, so I'm in Canva. I'm gonna go ahead and tap the Create Design button in the top left here. We're gonna select Custom Size, and I'm just gonna add those dimensions that I was given in Printify. Tap Create New Design, and now we have a blank canvas to start with. To create my design, I wanna start out with a Valentine's Day inspired element. So I'm just gonna tap the Elements button on the left, and I'm just gonna search Coquette. From here, I'm gonna select graphics, and then I'm just gonna go through and select the graphic to work with. Let's go with this one here. One important thing to know is that Canva doesn't actually allow people just to use one single design element and then put it on a bunch of print-on-demand products. So you have to add other design elements, or you have to add text to make it original. So let's go ahead and add some text around this element here. I'm just gonna tap the text button on the left. We're gonna add a text box, and let's go ahead and add a slogan. Let's go ahead and change this font, make it something a little more Valentine's-y. I really like Postmark as a font, so we're gonna use that here. And what I wanna do is I want to line up the text with the design element itself. So I'm just gonna bring it close together, and then I'm just gonna stretch it until I see those lines to show me that it's lining up. Next, I wanna put some text along the bottom. So I'm just gonna select this and tap Command-C, Command-V. Drop that below the design element. I want to change this font as well. One font type that's really popular on Valentine's Day is the cursive font, and I really like Brittany. And again, let's just go ahead and line up this text with the design element so everything is nice and symmetrical. What I've found is that many of my symmetrical designs are my best-selling designs. And so in most cases, not all, but in a lot of cases, I do like to line up the text with the design elements. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and change the color of the text. I actually want it to be the same color as part of the design element. So I'm just gonna select this text here, tap the text color, and then when I scroll down under photo colors, you can see all the different colors used in this design element. So I'm gonna go ahead and select this dark pink color, and then I'm gonna use the exact same color for the bottom text. Lastly, I'm just gonna stretch this so that it takes up more of the canvas. And now I have a Coquette inspired Valentine's Day design for book lovers. When you're happy with your design, just tap the share button in the top right, tap download, and make sure sure that you save this as a PNG file with a transparent background. Now that we've created the front design for our sweatshirt, let's hop back into Printify and get the dimensions for the sleeve design. So I'm back here in Printify and I'm just gonna tap the sleeve left at the bottom here. And if you look over on the left side, you can see that the print area size dimensions are 1181 by 4724. So let's hop back into Canva and create a sleeve design with these dimensions. In Canva, I'm gonna tap create a design, select custom size, and then we'll put in those sleeve print dimensions. I'm gonna do a heart for the sleeve print because it looked really good on that sweatshirt. And I also think it'll go really well with the front design that I created. So I'm gonna go to elements and I'm just gonna search heart. Go ahead and tap graphics. And then I'm just gonna select one of these hearts here. Let's go with this one. I'm just gonna stretch it on the canvas and then I'm gonna center it here. I wanna make this heart the same color as the rest of the design just so everything really works well together. So I'm gonna jump back into the front design. I'm just gonna grab this color here. So if you just click on the text and then select the text color, you can go ahead and tap add a new color and then this will give me the color code. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy that and then I'm gonna bring it back over to the sleeve print and change this color here. That's all I'm gonna do for this sleeve print. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap the share button in the top right. I'm gonna download this and I'm gonna save it as a PNG with a transparent background. Now that I've created the front design and the sleeve design, let's hop back into Printify and add these to the sweatshirt. To add the design onto this sweatshirt, all I'm gonna do is drag the design onto the mockup here. From here, I can resize the design or move it around. I'm actually gonna make it a little bit smaller. And then to add the sleeve print, I'm just gonna select sleeve left along the bottom. I'm gonna drag that heart design onto this sleeve. Again, you can move that design, but I'm just gonna keep it in the middle there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add it to the right sleeve by tapping the sleeve right button in the bottom and dragging the design onto the sleeve. If you would like, you can change the color of your sweatshirt or offer it in more colors by tapping the edit tool here and then select variants. Some really popular Valentine's Day sweatshirt colors are white, ash, red, pink, and sand. But I'm just gonna stick with white for this design. To see a more realistic preview of this mockup, just tap the preview button in the top right. And here you can see what it would look like as a sweatshirt only and on a human. I'm happy with how this looks, so I'm gonna go ahead and tap that save product button in the bottom right. This is gonna take me to the product details page. From here, you can look at your mockups and just make sure that you are happy with all of them. You can also choose additional mockups from the mockup library or upload your own. Lastly, you'll just fill out the product details here and then tap the publish button in the bottom right to have Printify automatically publish this to your Shopify store or whichever platform you're selling on. If you enjoyed this print on demand tutorial and you want me to create more videos like this, please let me know below in the comments. Also, if you want to learn how to start or grow a profitable print on demand business with Shopify and print on demand, I've created a bunch of free resources which you can find below, including my free 90-minute masterclass.